movies, big movies, usually they say the movie can only be like this long. So how do you like decide what scenes are the most important that you cannot cut at all? Does that work out?
Well, when I first put the movie together, and I do this with every movie I've ever done, you cut together the entire movie as it was written. That's the number one rule that I have, is that the first cut that I make is as it was scripted. Now, sometimes you don't have scripts being changed and so forth, but you want that first draft to feel like it contains almost everything that you can have. And that's important because you may cut scenes and then 2 months later you go, oh wait, we need that scene back. Where was it? And you've got to be able to go back to that original scripted version in order to find it. Again, it's just it's like the way I think. I want to take the movie at its largest form and then tighten it and compress it and make it better and better and better. But I want to make sure I have cut everything that we shot. And then we cut it all together, and then we start screening it. And you screen it 3 times a week. And it's painful at first. Endgame was always about 3 hours, maybe 3:15 at its longest. But then we went back and shot more, so it would get, it never got really much longer. It got a little bit shorter. Then we thought it was too short. We left some stuff out we thought we needed. It expands and contracts. But it always starts, I found with the Avengers movie, especially with Joe and Anthony Russo, once we get a cut, it starts to stick at this one time. Like Endgame was always about 3 hours. We could never get it to be less or more. It was always kind of hanging around that number. And we just kept, are we bored? When you're watching it, you decide, am I not enjoying this? Is my attention drifting? And then you screen it for an audience and see if they get restless. And that's sort of how we assess where the movie needs trims or what needs to be adjusted.